25 is an image I have in my head of when I was probably, I used to think at that time, like in my prime, I felt very physically fit. I had just come back from Korea. I had won all these national level championships. I was fighting with world-class fighters, both in martial arts competition and kickboxing and all these kinds of things. So I felt very, very vibrant, very energetic at that time. My injuries were minimal at that time, and I was able to control myself a lot better. So I had that image of myself that age is nothing but a number. You know, you're only as old or as young as you feel. And I keep telling myself that I'm still 25. I feel very vibrant. I keep that image in my head, and I try to live up to it much more wisely now than before, in the sense that I'm more kinder to my body than I used to be before. I don't do a lot of the more crazy kind of stuff that I used to do before, with thousands of kicks and stretching to extremes and things of that nature. My body has gotten a little older, and I have to respect that. But in some ways, I've gotten stronger, and like I said, definitely got wiser. And so I'm more smart about how I do things in my training, and it comes out in my techniques and so on and so forth. That is huge. That's something you can't put a price on, and that's something only time and constant practice will get you. Martial arts is not something that I practice or something that I do on the weekends or something that I do. Martial arts is something that I am. And I transfer that into my everyday life. Not only when I'm on the mats or not only when I'm around my students, which I certainly become that persona of what a grandmaster should be, or I try. Those are big shoes to fill, but because I have so many people depending on me worldwide, I have to step up and utilize all my experience and all my knowledge of technique and philosophy and life in general to try to help my students not only learn the various components of the art, but help them in their daily life, make them better people, because that's the ultimate goal of our martial arts, is to not only make you a strong, healthy person, both physically, mentally, and spiritually, and see how that carries out through your daily life. So for me, that transfers into my family life, into my work life, and of course into my martial arts career.
Honestly, not much has changed except maybe a number that indicates his age, really. I mean, he's always been the same intense guy I've always known growing up as a kid. I mean, gosh, every time I'm his uke or if I'm helping him with something as far as teaching lessons concerned, I know that he's gonna go easy on me, but it's still not any less scary. It's lightning fast. Um, it doesn't hurt, but you get the impression it hurts anyway because of just how it appears. I mean, if you're standing in the middle of the road and you see a speeding car coming towards you, you're probably going to be scared. And that's what it's like with every fist, every kick, every joint lock, everything that he throws at you.
Cha, cha, say, hey, cha, cha, cha. When I first started doing martial arts, it was more so for me. I enjoyed improving upon myself, whether it be to become stronger, become more flexible, improve my kicks, or learn new techniques, new joint locks, better ways of trapping into different techniques. That was stimulating for me. For example, during competition, winning championships and things like that, winning trophies, that was all for me on one level. But the more I started teaching, the more I saw those benefits transferring over to my students, and that was a greater reward to me, to see a shy person become more confident, to see an overbearing person become more humble, more respectful, and to see a kid so excited about getting their next belt and things like that, or win their first trophy, and I helped them along the way. You can't put a price on that.